Alkane Homologous series, Alkane group. The first homologous series or the first family of a homologous series we are discussing today is alkane. And the general molecular formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. That is their general formula. And it is from this formula that we derive the whole members of alkane. But an important information here is that alkane is a saturated hydrocarbon. What we mean by being saturated is that what carbon to carbon bond, it is single. Don't forget that our attention is focusing on carbon because we are discussing organic chemistry, study of carbon. So if you watch the carbon to carbon bond, it is single. What do we call bond? I have said this in the previous video. A bond is a force joining one atom to another. And of which, we have different types of bond. We have covalent, we have electrovalent, we have dative and the metallic bonds, van der Waals force, all the rest of them. So a bond, just be watchful as we are putting the diagram. Carbon to carbon. You see another one like this. You can see another one like this. Just be mindful of the how many bond holding carbon to carbon. Like this one, carbon to carbon here is single bond. Carbon to carbon here is double bond. Carbon to carbon here is triple bond. For alkane, a single bond holds carbon to carbon. And that is why we say that alkane is saturated hydrocarbon. If we are discussing other ones, you see that they are unsaturated. But for alkane, they are saturated. Now, let us see how we can use this whole method or this formula to derive the members of alkane. The members of alkane. But before then, I'll try to give you a preface that will help you. A preface that will help you to understand the naming. And don't forget the suffix of the parent is A and E, which means all the members we are going to derive now will have the same suffix as their parent. Let me give you the prefaces. You know what preface is? That will help us to check the prefaces. If we have one carbon atom, the preface is mate. Check the hyphen I put there, meaning that a suffix is coming. That is why I'm putting that hyphen at the last. A suffix is coming. All these ones are prefaces. When we have two carbon atoms, we call it 8, and the suffix is also coming. 3 carbon atom, probe. 4, boot. 5, pent. 6, hex. 7, hept. 8, oct. 9, non. And 10 is deck. This is the prefaces of this one applies both this family and the subsequent families we'll be discussing. The prefix is the same. Once it is 1 carbon, it's mate. Once it's 2, once it's 6, is hex. And so on and so forth. Now let us derive the members of alkane homologous series and possibly put up their structures so that you see how it looks like. If we want to get the first member, remember that all the members will be derived using the same formula. If we want to get the first member, we are going to put n equal to 1. So anywhere we see n in the formula, we put 1. We want to get the first member. So this thing becomes C1 H2 times 1 plus 2. Don't forget, anywhere you see n, you put 1. This thing becomes C1 H. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4, which means it is CH4. Remember our preface, anytime we have one C, the name is what? Mate. And what is the suffix of the parent? A and E. So the first member of alkane is called methane. Methane. Just don't forget the prefix. The carbon is 1, you have mate. And if you take the suffix of the parent, A and E, that is methane. And the structure is simply 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen. That is the structure of the first member of alkane. Members of alkane. The first one is methane. Second one, if you want to get the second member, still from the same formula. Anywhere you see and you put what? 2. The same formula. Anywhere you see and you becomes C2 H 2 times 2 because n is 2 now plus 2. It becomes C2H. Just watch how I'm doing it. C2H. It is H that has all the distance. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. And the name will be what? Don't forget that when we have two carbon atoms, the prefix is what? It. So the name is what? Ete. Ete. It will always take the suffix of the parent. Remember, when I was writing the prefixes, I was putting hyphen. That suffix that will come is ane from the parent. Ete. And the structure is two carbon atoms and now 6 hydrogen atoms. Ete, the name and the structure. The name and the structure. Each carbon atom will be surrounded by 4 bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4 for this one. For this one now, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the rule. If you want to get the third member, put n equal to 3. Put n equal to 3. Anywhere you see n in the formula, you put 3. Anywhere you see n in the formula, you put 3. So the third member is n equal to 3. So don't forget the formula is CnH 2n plus 2. So anywhere you see n in the formula, you put 3. So C3 H 2 times 3 plus 2. C3 H. C3H. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So the formula is C3H8. C3H8. You can as well draw the structure 1, 2, 3. You now put your hydrogen. And the name is what? 3 carbon atom is what? Pro. The name is what? Propane. Propane. 3 carbon atom. Propane. That is the name. But considering the definition we gave of homologous series, we say that each member differs by a CH2 group. It then means that since we have gotten, let me show you another means, in case you are not told to show all working. Since we've gotten the first member to be CH4, if you want to get the second member, add CH2. From the definition of homologous series, don't forget, you add CH2. So when you add now, you have C2, H6. H4 plus H2 is H6, which is in alignment with what we got before. Now you have gotten the second member. You want to get the third member. You add CH2 to get the third member. If you add CH2 to get the third member, look at what you are going to land yourself to. C3H8. 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 That is what you are getting. Which is the same thing with what we got here. So any means you want to follow, it will give you the same answer. Whether using the formula to derive the whole members or getting the first member using the formula, then RCH2, you will get it. So the assignment or the homework I am giving you now is to derive other members of alkane from n equal to 4 to n equal to 10. I have gone from n equal to 1 to n equal to 3. Just do from n equal to 4 to n equal to 10. Or if it is too much for you, do n to equal to what? 7. N equal to 4 to n equal to 7. So that you keep yourself busy and learn it by yourself. Just apply the formula. And now, anywhere you see NA, put 4. You substitute and get your answer. Then you draw it and name it. The prefixes are there for you. And how to draw the structure is also there for you. See you in the next video.